know, if you would have told me a few months ago that at this point in my career, I'd be standing in front of a live audience here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the heavyweight champion of the XCW, I never would have believed you. There's an old saying, and that is that a man has to know his limitations. And my whole career has been based on not accepting that premise. However, I'm not the same man I was back then. I've got a family to think of. I'm half owner of this company, the XCW. That means I'm responsible for making decisions that feed every one of those wrestlers in the back. And quite frankly, my body is not capable of living up to a champion's obligations. Therefore, I'm going to do what I think is in the best interest, not just of myself, but of my family, and of the families of all of those wrestlers in the back right now that rely on me, and what's in the best interest of the XCW. And as much as I hate to do it like this, I'm afraid I've decided to relinquish I think I know why you're here, and I know you're not happy about what I'm saying right now, but I've got to do what's right, whether you like it or not.
I'm not here to give you a hard time, Mick. I'm actually here to deliver 2 words. I accept. Well, are you gonna stand there all night with that stupid look on your face, or are you gonna give me my title?
You know, I'm afraid there's been a misunderstanding here, Scrap Iron. I'm not here to relinquish the title to you. I'm here to relinquish the title. The way I see it, only 3 men have ever been the XCW champion. Myself, you, and Rhino. Since I'm no longer in the game, next week, you one-on-one with Rhino. Now, Rhino, I know you're back there, and I know you can hear me. You've been wearing the ECW Heavyweight Championship around for almost a year now. And while I can totally appreciate what that thing means to you, this is the XCW. If you want your title match next week, you will have to surrender the ECW Heavyweight Championship belt to get it.
It's not gonna go down like that. You've got 2 choices. You can give me that title right now, or I will kick the ever-living shit out of you and take it. Why in the world would I give up the ECW World Heavyweight Championship for an opportunity at a knockoff brand? I am not going to sacrifice my years of hard work for you or for the XCW.
You see, Mick, Rhino is not going to give up the ECW Heavyweight Championship. And I'm going to tell you why. A year ago, Hardcore Uproar, if you recall, I smashed you within an inch of your life for stealing my ideas. Well, there was a little quid pro quo with me and Vince McMahon. As long as I chased your ass down, as long as I ran the XCW ragged, he gave me full rights to the ECW name, logo, and everything that goes with it. So that means not only am I half owner of the XCW, I am now completely in charge of the ECW. And you are looking at the ECW's heavyweight champion of the world.
I am not giving up my championship title, and I'm not going to be appearing in your main event this evening. If you or Scrap Iron want me, I'll see you in the ECW. know that Paul Heyman has resurrected the ECW. The question now is who's going to remain loyal and stay here in the XCW, or who's going to jump ship and go with Heyman. In the meantime, tonight, we now know we will have 2 ladder matches that will decide who will compete next week for the XCW Heavyweight Championship. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first of the 2 TLC co-main events that will determine who competes next week for the XCW Heavyweight Championship. Michael Elgin already in the ring, and now entering the ring area, Rob Van Dam, Mr. Monday Night, Mr. Pay-Per-View, former XCW Heavyweight Championship #1 contender. Rob Van Dam has a career that will clearly put him in a Hall of Fame anywhere he wants to be in this industry. His athleticism, his timing, his quickness, this might be the match he needs to get back on top. And rounding out the first 3 men to enter this event, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former XCW Heavyweight Champion, the man who feels he owns his title, Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. Oh yeah, and did I mention the leader of the Triad? If you are just joining us, here's what you missed. Earlier tonight, Paul Heyman stood out on this very stage and said he feels the ECW direct competition for the XCW, which, by the way, he's still half owner of. And now it looks... Oh, great, we've got company. Kevin Steen apparently going to join me here at the broadcast. Hi, Kevin, how are you? You got nothing to say, right? That's wonderful. All right, well, Kevin Steen here at the broadcast table with me as this match is underway. The first man to climb the ladder and secure the briefcase will have a contract to wrestle next week for the XCW Heavyweight Championship. And now Michael Elgin is scaling the ladder. Will he get it? Scrap Iron Adam Pearce moves the ladder away from under Elgin, hanging onto that briefcase. If he can pull it down. Oh my God! They're battling outside the ring. Nobody's keeping an eye on Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. Pearce has climbed the ladder. He's got the briefcase, and that's it. Scrap Iron Adam Pearce will be competing next week for the XCW Heavyweight Championship. Scrap Iron Adam Pearce earlier tonight wanted Mick Foley to hand him the title. He didn't do that. He handed him an opportunity so far. Most of that opportunity. Now, what happens next week? You'll have to wait to find out. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is our second co-feature main event. It is another TLC ladder match, and the second contract is hanging above the ring. Entering the ring area this time, he's the man who joined me earlier, if you want to say that, Kevin Steen. When you talk about people who are no-nonsense, Kevin Steen has got to be in that conversation. The man just gets it done. Not necessarily very pretty, but he's got a track record that has earned him the right to be in the ring right now. And here we see the man himself, Austin Aries. There is absolutely nothing this man can't do once he puts his mind to it. One of the absolutely best scientific wrestlers in the business today. He can high fly with the best of them. The man is, don't judge a book by looking at the cover when it comes to Austin Aries. He may not be the biggest dog in the fight, but he always seems to find a way to come out on top. Tonight, Austin Aries, speaking of top, needs to get to the top of the ladder and get that briefcase if he wants to face Scrap Iron Adam Pearce next week. When you talk about veteran wrestlers, you gotta talk about Lance Storm. This is a man who was part of the Thrill Seekers, a man who came out in ECW and rocked the world. He went on to having great careers in both WCW and the WWE, and now he is back here in the XCW. I can't stress enough the importance of veteran leadership in the locker room, and I'm not sure that Paul Heyman wouldn't have made a run to him and tried to get him to jump ship and go to ECW. This could be the last time we ever see Lance Storm in the XCW arena. Is right here in front of me on my broadcast table. Kevin Steen, what's he gonna do? Oh!
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Wait a minute, nobody's watching that house in the meantime.
Holy shit!
And you see it right there, Austin Aries all by himself, and he's got it. That's it, the match is over, and that means next week, Scrap Iron Adam Pearce goes one-on-one with Austin Aries for the XCW Heavyweight Championship. Oh my God! With Lance Storm, he's making his way back towards the ring. Lance, towards the end of the match, it was you and Kevin Steen right on my broadcast table. But do you think that moment... Come on, Steen, it's over. Steen, it's over. What are you doing? Leave him alone, Steen. He's had enough.